I'd like to invite the children who are listening to tune in a little more. If I always say, if you want to come closer to the screen, then that'd be great too. And we're going to talk about half dollars. This is a $50 coin. I think that the picture on it is Eisenhower. $50 coins always have a profile of an American president on it, and that, I was holding it wrong. That's the profile of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, and he was president from 1952 to the very beginning of 1961. This is called heads. I hope you can see that. And the other side is called tails. And you flip it like that, and that is an emblem of an eagle in flight. So heads and tails. Now, here's the thing. This is a legal coin. You can take this into a store and you can buy something with it, provided it doesn't cost more than 50 cents. Or you can use it to buy something that costs more, but obviously you'd have to use other money also. You could even put this in the offering plate at church. I mean, it's good to go for money. But here's what I want you to do. Think about this. Could I take this to a store, any store in Greenbrier, and tell the sales clerk, say at Dollar General down the street, here's a $50. I only want to spend the heads side. I don't want to spend the tails side. So I'll give you the head side, but I'm going to keep the tails side. Could you do it that way? Can you spend one side of a coin without spending the other side of the coin? Or is this all one coin and you can't spend one side without spending the other? You got to keep all of it or you got to spend all of it. You don't get half of it, one half of it back. You could give half value back if somebody gave you back a quarter and change, but it's not the same coin, is it? So when we talk about believing the gospel, let's call that the head side. That we believe that God raised Jesus from the dead, and we've confessed with our mouths that Christ is Lord. And then what? Well, if there's a head side, there's a tails side. And the tail side is how we live and love. Love God and love neighbor. That's the greatest commandment. And so what we believe about God and Christ will always be reflected in how we live. What do we do, tails, with what we believe, heads? And just having one side of the coin doesn't do us any good. It takes both sides, what we believe, what we do, in order to have a full life of faith. So faith and what we do, our works as the Bible calls them, are not two separate things. They are sides of the same coin. And that coin is called living faithfully in Christian discipleship. So let's remember, we are going to live out our faith in what we do, not only in what we believe and what we say. Amen.